When a young couple, Jack and Emily, hired a nanny for their little daughter, they thought they had found the perfect candidate. The nanny, named Lisa, was very professional and experienced, and the parents were very happy with her work. But when they returned home after a party, they noticed something strange. Their daughter, whom Lisa was looking after, was sleeping in her bed, but Lisa was nowhere to be found. The parents began to search the house and finally found her in a locked room on the second floor. When they tried to ask Lisa what had happened, she simply smiled and left, leaving no explanations. The parents were frightened and decided to fire Lisa the next day. But the next day, their daughter began to behave strangely, becoming aggressive and unbearable. The parents were at a loss and didn't know what to do. They decided to hire another nanny, but nothing changed. They started searching for answers and turned to a psychic for help. The psychic told them that Lisa was a member of a local cult and that she used magic to bind the child's soul to evil. The psychic said that the child's soul was taken over by an evil spirit, and that they needed to act urgently to save their daughter. The parents gathered all their strength and decided to fight for their daughter's soul themselves. They went in search of Lisa to undo her spell and free their daughter from evil forces. But they faced a dangerous and terrifying battle with the cult behind Lisa. They had to go through many trials and overcome many horrors to reach Lisa and break her spell. Finally, they were able to win. Young couple, Jack and Emily, hires a nanny recommended by their friends. The nanny, named Anna, seems like a very kind and caring woman, and the parents are happy to have found such a nurturing nanny for their children. However, when the parents come home after a party, they notice strange things. Their son, who is under Anna's care, does not respond to their voices and does not react to their touch. They start examining him and notice several red marks on his body. The parents try to ask Anna what happened, but she refuses to speak. They decide to fire her the next day, but in the morning, they discover that Anna has disappeared along with their son. The parents start panicking and go to the police, but no traces are found. They decide to start their own search and turn to psychics. They learn that Anna was part of a cult that practiced black magic and that she used their son in her dark rituals. The parents realize that time is running out and begin their own hunt for Anna. They are in danger and experience terrifying moments as they try to figure out what happened to their son. But their persistence and bravery eventually overcome the evil, and they find Anna in her hideout. After a brutal fight, they were able to recover their son, and Anna was sent to prison. The parents were grateful that they were able to save their son, but since then, they have remained in constant fear and caution when choosing a nanny for their children. A young couple, Steve and Caroline, hires a nanny to take care of their daughter. The nanny, named Mary, has excellent recommendations and seems very experienced and reliable. However, after Mary starts working, Caroline begins to have strange nightmares about the nanny. All of her dreams are related to the idea that Mary is hiding something and trying to harm their daughter. Caroline tries to ignore her nightmares, but when she begins to notice unusual behavior in her daughter, she starts to suspect that the nanny may be the cause of the problems. When Steve and Caroline finally decide to investigate Mary, they find her performing a strange ritual in their daughter's room. They quickly realize that Mary is a member of a cult and is using her job as a nanny to lure their daughter's soul into her dark rituals. Steve and Caroline fight to protect their daughter, but Mary turns out to be more dangerous than they thought. In the end, they manage to defeat her, but they leave their home and move to another city to start a new life and avoid the cult. Since then, they have tried to take care of their daughter themselves, never again hiring a nanny.